Hello everybody, it's Caleb back again with another video. I hope you've all been well since last week. In my last video, I went over data-driven success and how to get people to throw money at you. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys the actual system that we use for our clients and how we guarantee client success and brand expansion, as well as getting your audience to trust you and building that social proof with your audience. The framework that we have developed has actually been used by famous people such as Mr. Beast, Andrew Tate, KSI, Logan Paul, like you name it. Everyone who is Joe Rogan, everyone who is using this right now has grown their brand massively. Alex Hormozy is another one, but all these big names you hear and you ask, okay, what's the system? And I will reveal this in a second. I'm going to hop into a little quick Loom video for you guys. This system is extremely simple, and it's simple for a reason, right? If it wasn't simple and it was overcomplicated, there'd be too many moving pieces and you wouldn't be able to scale with this type of system. So I will show you guys right now. I'm gonna hop into it. One thing I will say before this is that I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do like more stuff like this, please let me know. Drop a like, drop a comment if you have anything to say, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys like this video in the comments or if you want me to talk about other specific things. I would love that type of feedback. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so hello everybody. I'm glad you made it. I'm about to give away the free sauce, so tune in, please. All right, so let's get straight into this. So basically what I'm going to start off with here is it's a three-step process. It's really not that hard at all. There's a lot of intricate steps within each process, but this is just the high-level view of what's going on, so I don't confuse you guys. It's very straightforward, very simple, but in order to get into the nitty-gritty details, that's something that I would have you guys contact me for. We could have a little one-on-one look at what's going on in your system, see how we could implement this, if that's what you want. If not, I would say take this video and run with it. This is literally gold that I'm giving you right now. Okay, so first we start off with basics, right? Strategy development. We have to develop a strategy in order to know what we are going to post for anybody. And that goes for anyone starting out with any type of content creation. Yeah, I'm basically saying is that you just know the general direction that you're going in. And this is why we establish conceptual content pillars, because this is something we want to have a little framework where we can understand, okay, we want to go in this direction. This is the niche we're targeting. This is our target audience. And these are their pain points, right? So we understand here that you could either have a fully automated system where you create one YouTube video or one podcast video, which I will show you in 2 seconds, and you just cut all those clips up into shorter clips and distribute them across the internet. Or what you can do is create that YouTube video, cut the clips up, but also go on Instagram Lives, also do personal TikToks as well, responding to your audience, which normally has better feedback. And this is the semi-automated option. So this is why it's fully automated or semi-automated. So this is something that we have people choose before we take them through our process. And then next is volume, right? How much can you do in a specific time? We all know that more is better with regard to content. The more content you put out, the quicker people are going to see it, the more people are going to see it, the larger area of digital real estate that you have with the more content you put out. So those three are very basic. This is a very, very high level. So we're gonna scroll down here. So this is what we like to call the content pathway, right? We always like to start with long form YouTube video or a podcast. It doesn't matter which one, whichever one you are more comfortable with or whichever one suits your situation better. This is what you should go for, right? Right next to it, you can see here it says sustainability and support. This long form video allows you to establish a base, right? A nice structure for you to grow from. Down here now, we have the 3 lanes. So there's Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. These are only 3 examples. You could switch YouTube Shorts out with Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever you want. But what you're going to do from here is chop up all the clips from this long form piece of content and continuously spread them across these 3. This is what we call the video or the volume and growth section. Right? This is where you get that volume in, where you see that growth, and this is where people come back to your YouTube channel now, where you have that base. Every big creator does this today, and that's why they are killing the game. Of course, they have their own spins on it, and this is what we're trying to introduce to smaller creators and marketing agencies and other people who are looking to create content for their business. This is the most efficient way to grow your brand. So basically, when you're building an audience or when you're creating your content, I spoke about this in the last video. It's important to look at the data that's given back to you, right? This is focusing on building your audience. How? So we spoke about first, let me go back to up here actually. So up here, we spoke about building those conceptual content pillars, right? We have to keep this strategy loose in order to adapt to the market that you're currently in. And how do you adapt? Data, right? So when people give you data, when you start throwing things at the wall, like the analogy I had earlier in the video, when you start throwing things at the wall and they start to stick, people give you that data. So this is how you build that audience. You build the audience on top of the feedback that they've given you, the stuff that they like, the stuff that they don't like, right? You sort between the two of them. So this is how you start to build your audience and build your social proof and build your credibility in your space, right? A lot of people like to open up Facebook groups, discords, and this is all stuff that we encourage and offer actually with our full service. So we'll move on here to usable value packed videos and loaded CTAs. CTA means call to action if you don't know what a CTA is. And for example, I'll use this video, right? This is a usable value packed video. Anyone could take this framework right now, and this has enough information in it to say, hey, I could do this myself. You could set up a camera and go record a long form piece of content, cut all of it up, and repost it on all three of these platforms. And then I'm going to explain at the bottom here, obviously, how to collect clients at the end. But if you do this consistently for a good amount of time, you are going to understand that this system actually works, right? This is a usable value packed video. And I have CTAs within this saying, I mentioned that this is very high level. So there are parts where that may not make as much sense and say, okay, Caleb, I may need to hear from you what is inside this specific process. And I say to you, okay, yeah, come talk to me, have a one-on-one with me, and I'll look at your system and say, okay, you need this, you need this, you need to add this here, polish this up. But like that's the CTA, right? So you need to create videos such as that will draw your audience in and make them feel welcome. Right? I'm not here to sell you guys anything. I'm not here to push my service on you. I'm here to just simply supply you guys with the goods you need to succeed. Last but not least, low to high friction deliverables. There are people on both sides of the spectrum. A lot of people love low friction. A lot of people love high friction and high ticket deliverables. By low friction, I mean you have ebooks, you have courses, you have what else you have? You have webinars. High friction, you have like full done for you services, done with you services. You have masterminds. So there are both sides of the spectrum, but what the main thing I want you guys to take from this here is you guys have to have some sort of product that is attached to your brand, right? This is the only way that you will make money off the internet these days. You can no longer rely on ad spend from YouTube or views on Twitch and donations on Twitch. Like you can't rely on that stuff any longer. On downloads from Spotify, like these platforms will not pay you. You have to get yourself paid, right? So that's basically the whole framework right here. And I'll actually go deeper into low and high friction deliverables. When you have lower friction deliverables, at first it's easier to get people in the door, and that's when you meet them face to face and then present that high friction deliverable, right? Because when you sort through all the data that people have given you and you understand their pain points, you can now curate your deliverables and your products for them specifically. So when you present them with it, they're like, "Oh, this person actually knows what I need. They actually know who I am." And the fact is that you have so much social proof and credibility. You have literally you have become your own case study because you have all this content. So they already trust you. And the fact that you're putting a product in front of them that now sorts out every issue that they've ever had, and you put those together, that's an immediate client, right? And that repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats with this process. It comes through the door repeatedly. I could even show you the results. Our client Brendan right now, he has been at this for a year and he is getting clients every month through the door passively. People talk about passive income. This is passive income. Without further ado, I am gonna let you guys go. This video has run a little bit long, but I hope you guys have taken something from this. Remember that this framework is everything. If you guys would like me to drop the PDF for you, just comment down below. Like, subscribe, share. Have a good weekend, guys. See you later.